Well, here we are again. Elite Dangerous Daily. Seems like we're on every single day. I guess that's why it's called Daily. We play the game every day. We don't take breaks. We could be feverish, cancerous. The world could be ending around us. I'm still going to be playing Elite Dangerous to the last dying breath. That's right. That's how much I love this game. To the last dying breath. So what are we doing today? So today was going to be a new account day. So I have number 10, right? I already purchased Elite Dangerous, and I was going to do tutorials and do new missions and kind of do a introductory like to first time gameplay, how to beat Elite in 2026. And I said, you know what? Better off, because somebody asked yesterday about the escape pod method. And I know it's going to come up again today. So I'm going to do the escape pod method. And I'm going to load up my fleet carrier. This is unorthodox. I've never done this before. But being that the escape pod method is faster, okay, and actually placing the fleet carrier next to the actual station, the construction station, is more beneficial, right? I figured let me do the escape pod method, put on the fleet carrier, bring it over there to that location, unload this, CMM composites and the ceramics, because I just don't want to fly up and down the planet 10 or 12 times. So down is worse. Going up is not so bad, but going down is very bad. So I'd rather not do that right now. I'd rather load up the fleet carrier, which should be here any minute, and then load up my Panther Clippers and do the escape pod method. But I'm going to show the escape pod method right now. I'm actually going to post it as a short, so this way it can be there for posterity. So I never did any shorts before. I'm going to do a short and a regular video of the escape pod method. So let's see, did the ships come? The carrier came. So I know Jack is there somewhere. It says Phaser Redark is on. So hello everyone. Hello Jack, if you're lurking. It's okay. So we're going to do the escape pod method, and I'm gonna edit the video, post as a short and post as a regular video. 07 Diamondors. 07. So we're gonna do the escape pod method. Let's see. So the fleet carrier's here, just waiting for my Panther Clippers to show up. And I'll tell you what is the basic necessity. Okay, here they are. Okay. When you are doing the escape pod method, number one, you need to have a planetary port like this that has a shipyard, so you can recall the ship. So number one absolute necessity to do the escape pod method is a ground shipyard, right, where you're collecting the commodities. So I'm collecting CMM composites. It should have a shipyard there. Now you're gonna need two transports. It doesn't matter what type. It doesn't matter what you're gonna which ones. I have 2 Panther Clippers. It's okay. You're gonna need 2 of them. Why is that? Because one, you're gonna load materials on, right? You're gonna fly up to the ship while you're recalling the other down, and then when you're at the ship, you're gonna do the escape pod method down back to the surface, and by the time the ship has arrived on the surface, transfer, you basically have arrived also. So this way you're always having an empty cargo vessel on the surface, and then you fly it up to the actual fleet carrier. So let's take a look. I need CMM composites, and that's why I'm doing this, because they're a pain in the ass and I hate doing them. How are you down there? I'm actually okay. I'm just gonna do some videotaping today and make some alterations. I actually did the mushroom satellite video. I found one and I did a few runs of that. I collected about 20 something, I think around a little less than 20 manufacturer instructions. So that's another one that I actually want to post, because people always need those things. So let's go up to the ship. Now it takes about 5 minutes to go to the ship, land, and then that's how long it actually takes for the ship to transfer down to the surface. So let's do it a couple of times so you can get the gist of the escape pod method. Okay, I'm sure you've seen me doing it many times. You've seen me doing it many times. So it's my favorite method because it's my favorite way of transporting from surface. Even regular stuff like steel and titanium, because it really is faster. It's 5 minutes when it's only one way, and even on the station it's not this fast. So
flight path is clear. Flight control signing off.
So you're gonna go up to the fleet carrier and you're gonna dump the cargo and come back down to the surface. Now remember, you've already recalled the ship, so we're gonna do it a few times so you can get my point. You recall the ship, the other Panther Clipper or whatever you're using, and that's already on the surface right now. So we're gonna escape out to the surface and make that ship our primary ship so we can do hauling, right? Well, I don't know what to tell you, man. Best way is the best way is whichever way you want to do it. I mean, you can do bounty hunting, you can do data collection, you know, doing surface scanning of plants, and I'd like to do some mining, merit mining. That's always a good run. One haul gets you about 70 something million every time you deliver a cargo hold. But I do it for merits, not for money. If you need money, the bank is there. Are you on our squadron? You're not on our squadron, are you? Are you on our squadron? I'm not sure. I didn't ask. Mine is easy, especially now at there is a location I put up. Omicron Capricorn IB. That's a great double platinum hotspot, and it's just non-stop platinum there. It's very easy to get. But if you don't want to do merit mining, you can sell it. There are some fleet carriers buying it there in that system. So there are some fleet carriers buying platinum at about $250 a pop. So you can mine it at Omicron Capricorn IB, and then transfer it. Just they're there. They're buying platinum. I just don't know which ones. Kix knows the people there. Yeah, I always have money in the bank, so if people need money in my squadron, they can always take it out of the bank. The new account will probably spend about 10 billion just for the fleet carrier and etc. etc.
Solid approach. Enjoy your stay with us.
Okay, so now I am transferring the inventory. So let me make this video, and then this, because I'm gonna have to cut and paste stuff out. So right now you've arrived at your fleet carrier. You just transferred the Siemens composites. You're gonna disembark. Okay, you can disembark. You're gonna go to the bridge, and just before the bridge there's 4 escape pods. Okay, now because you went to the surface first, and that's absolutely necessary, you gotta go to the surface first. Do not use the escape pod until you've locked in the position, because you're gonna, if you did it in Colonia, you'll end up in Colonia if you do the escape pod method. Okay, so now we're gonna go to the bridge, and you can use the escape pod back to the surface. The whole trip costs about 5 minutes, and I say cost because when hauling and when doing colonization, it's all about time. How much time is it going to cost you? So it's not about money anymore, it's about time. So now you're going to be at the surface immediately, and what you're going to do is going to go down to the person that does the ships. I don't know what it's called, but you'll see in a second. So you're going to go down to, oh yeah, Enter Astra. You're going to go down to Enter Astra, which is down here. The ships, right? Talk to this woman, and the ship that you've brought up, the first batch of materials, you're going to call down. You can make this one the primary, right? You can make this one the primary, so this way you can load it with stuff, and you're gonna recall the other one, which is somewhere around here. You're gonna recall the other one down to the surface. Make sure it's being recalled, right? So it says 4 minutes, 4 minutes 57 seconds. So my Panther Clipper is ready. I'm gonna go and load it with Siemens composites and fly up. Sometimes you might go up faster than the actual ship recalls down. So let's see if we can beat it. If we can beat the clock. And the reason I do Panther Clippers, because they're the best haulers right now in the game. So it's worth buying 2 for a fleet carrier. And they're fleet carrier clippers. They're not anything else. I can't use them to do long hauls. I wouldn't use them to do long hauls. So I'm going to load up CMM Composites, which is the batch that I'm doing right now. Right? And I'm gonna fly up to the actual ship, right? And that's it. That is the whole process. It's a loop. Then you do it until you finish loading everything. This is only a one-way trip, because the other way is the actual escape pod. The escape pod is immediate. It's like in a couple of seconds you're up. You're on the surface. But the only trip you're gonna make is up to the ship. That's it. That's the only trip you're gonna make. So that's the escape pod method. I hope you can use it. I hope it's useful, and I hope you build a lot of things with it. and that's gonna be the video. I'm gonna actually clip this video and make some shorts and stuff. So now I can talk because I was trying to be, I guess, teacher-like. So you brought the Prospector. That's good. So you can use it. You can use it Omicron B, man. So you can make a lot of money over there. And just mine. It's gonna spoil you because if this is the first one you're actually gonna do, first mine you're gonna do. That ring is very rich. Omicron B. Omicron Capricorn IB. It's very rich. You know, I posted in Power Play. So you have access since, you know, everybody has access. I never blocked anybody from seeing my shit. I have no secrets. Yeah, so I have the system where you can go and mine and you can make a ton of money there. I don't know if we're doing anything. I plotted like three, I made three times that we can meet and do team shit. But tomorrow I gotta go to the hospital early in the morning, so I'm not gonna be available for any team function. And it looked like today they did a team function. They're actually together doing stuff. I don't know. I think, didn't you do a team function with them? Didn't you do something with them? I saw that Joey was there, Jeezy was there. I don't know. I don't know if you guys were doing a team function, but anyway, you can do it with us if you get bored and shit. You don't wanna. You don't do stuff with your squad. You can do it with us. I don't care. Relationship to the escape pod loop. You need to. No, you don't. No, Sonic Boom. You can have any type of transport. You just need 2 transports. You need 2 transport. You don't need 2 Panther Clippers. The reason I'm doing Panther Clippers is because I can max out the cargo, right? But you can do any ships you want. Okay, any ships you want. So it's just you have to bring one. You have to go down and land first to lock the station in, right? You recall the other ship while you're down on the surface in the shipyard. Okay, and then you go up with your cargo bay full. Okay, so they already arrived, and then you escape out to the surface and just rinse and repeat. Just keep on recalling ships. It takes a little bit of practice, but you can do this system in about 5 minutes. So if you do this 11 times in an hour, think about how much you're actually doing. Okay? My ship is already on the surface. It's already there. Right? So now I'm going to go back and do it again. It's expensive. A little bit expensive. That's why one of my ships is I think is the standard version, right? So it's like 50,000 to transport, right? But you make it back when you're actually delivering the goods, because if you actually look at the profit, it's about $1 million every time you transport materials. So it doesn't matter. I'd rather just do it fast. For me, it's time consumption. Everything is about time. How much time am I wasting? Yeah, so I hope that's useful. I'm gonna actually I'm gonna clip and paste this video, post it, and in shorts and in a regular video tutorial, whatever. But it's the best way to go. I think it's the best way to go. In about an hour or so, my fleet carrier will be full, and I'm using the fleet carrier. Here's another trick, and I'll show you that when you're plotting your course for your fleet carrier, you plot the colonization station or ship. Okay? It will land right next to the actual station or ship. So this way, when you're transporting materials, you don't have to... it doesn't take forever. It's pretty fast. You're only a few mega meters away from your actual ship. So now I'm going to recall the other one down to the surface. Where is the other one? Here it goes. Okay. Alright, so this one is the one I just recalled. So this one's going to be recalled from the ship. I'm going to actually go and load up and go back up to the fleet carrier. Simple, easy peasy. And for me, it's about, I guess, you know, if anything that I do, I try to find a speedy solution to something, because I don't want to spend hours grinding this shit. I'm gonna do that, yes, Diamond, but first I need to test to see if I can get tritium depots in my refinery stations that I'm gonna build. So I'm gonna build at least 1 or 2 hubs. No, you didn't misunderstand. I'm gonna build 1 or 2 hubs to make sure, for science, I'm gonna build 1 or 2 hubs, and I'm gonna make sure that I can get tritium depot in that hub, because what I want to do is go 4,200 light years out. No, I didn't even load up. I want to go 4,200 light years out, and at that 4,200 I'm gonna kind of scope out the area of the bridge that these guys are building, find out if there's locations there that, you know, you can load up materials or whatever for colonization. But most importantly is find out if are there tritium depots there for your fleet carrier. So what I want to do is, if there isn't, I want to build one. So this way, every 4,200 light years, there's a tritium depot for refueling. Kind of like, you know, when you're going on a highway and you find that massive pit stop in the middle of the highway or whatever, or the truck stops, kind of like that. So this way, commanders can just go straight to Colonia without having to take fuel with them, without having to take tritium with them. And I think that's like the best idea that actually Kix came up with it, and I said, man, that's a great idea. Why not? So I'll do it every. No, it's not, Diamond Artist. It's gonna be every 42. So how many are gonna be? Maybe 5. Maybe 5. It won't be more than 5. Okay. If Drac remembers how to build a starport producing tritium. No, I got it. This time I got it. So I know how to produce it. Yeah, it has to be a refinery, and it has to be in a kind of a refinery system. But we'll figure it out. I'm gonna attempt it twice and see what happens. If it works, then every 4,200 kilometers, light years, there'll be a tritium depot that people can stop, refuel, and then move forward. Right? Kind of like a pit stop, kind of like on the highways. In the States, we have those places we stop in the middle of the highway. So I've seen this before. I've asked Chat, GPT, Grok to explain the trick. This loop is no longer working. No, Sonic, you're just seeing it. What are you talking about? It's working. You don't see it working? You don't see me doing it? It's working, dude. You see it? I'm going to the ship with the cargo. I recall a ship down to the surface. I'm going to escape out to the surface, and I'm going to use that one to come back up. It's pretty simple. It's not too hard. just keep watching and kind of understand what's going on. Okay, I'm gonna make the video and hopefully, I've asked freaking AI for months ago. I can't see it. I can see it is working. It is working. This is all I do. Sonic, me and Jack build a dodec together. with the help of with the help of Sticks and Joey, you know. But Jack did a lot of work, and of course myself included. But I did the escape pod method a million times, man. That's all I can do. If I didn't have this, I go absolutely nuts. I go nuts. Okay, so my ship's arrived already on the surface. So I'm wasting time. I have to get going here. Yeah, and sometimes, you know, Sonic, the AI is not gonna know what you're talking about. The AI is not gonna know what you're talking about. So you say escape pod method. That's the name I gave it because I don't know. There's an escape pod you're using, but the AI doesn't know what the hell it's talking about. What did you use, Grok or ChatGPT? Hello, Mexican Bandito. Yeah, so you're seeing it work, right? You're seeing it work. So just follow through with this a little bit. Get the gist of it, and then I've used it a million times. Every time I do hauling, you guys see me use the escape pod method because I just cannot stand going back. This planet's a heavy planet too, so going down back and forth, it's gonna take me a long time. So, but I'll put it in the archives. I'll put it in shorts so you guys can watch it and do it. And my thing is try to make the game a lot less grindy. They never fixed the escape pod, so then I don't think they're gonna fix it either because the astral escape pod is tied to the planet you were at last. So, but you remember what you need. You need to have a planetary shipyard, right? So you saw my T3 has a shipyard, right? You need to have 2 transports. So it doesn't matter what you have. If you have 2 clippers, it would be preferable, right? Because they carry the most. Yes? So you have to have a fleet carrier. Without a fleet carrier, there's no escape pod. So that's a necessity also. Yes? So let's do that one more time. Okay, let's do that one more time. We're going to do it again. I'm going to offload the cargo. I'm going to run to the escape pod, go down to the surface. Was it demoed by Ghost Giraffe? No, he used it at a orbital. He didn't use it on a planetary. He used it on the orbital. I remember him and Barefoot were racing to see how fast, who can get to the station the fastest. I remember that video. I remember that video. That's when I was in that squadron, by the way. How does one assist with colonization? Pick your pain. Perfect? Who's perfect? Who's Commander Perfect? Who was that? BGS Guru? Yeah, there's a lot of BGS gurus. You're a BGS guru. I don't know. Half the time, I don't know how you come up with this information. Like, and you're like ahead of everybody. He wrote the BGS guide. Man. Oh, gonna hit the wall. Yeah, one of these days. Hopefully they revamp BGS and make it better. Maybe then we can get our own BGS faction, or maybe our squadron could be BGS. So we can get some ownership. We need some ownership. We really need ownership in this game. We are not communists. We need ownership. Even in China, they gripe about ownership. So give us our apartment with a shower in it. Ownership. Okay, so I'm gonna recall the other ship that I just transported with, right? This one I'm gonna make main, so I can haul back up, right? And go down here somewhere. I'm gonna make this one come down, right? So 5 minutes. It takes 5 minutes for the thing to come down. So now I'm gonna go and transport more CM composites. Okay, I thought that guy was the yellow shoes. You gotta watch out for yellow shoes. Alright, here we go. Mexican Bandito, 1988. 1988 was a good year for me, actually. So now we're gonna go back up with the materials. See, I'm only going one way. I'm only flying up one direction. I am not coming back down with the ship, right? I'm only flying down, right? And that's what I want to do. I don't want to fly down because it's an extra God knows how many minutes. So in 1 hour, how much can I do in 1 hour? Maybe 10, 12, 14,000 tons. So in 2 hours, I could fill a fleet carrier. Okay? And that's where this method actually kicks ass. Because if you're doing big projects like T3s, you're going to need to move fast. Right? Since if you're on the clock, if you're doing whatchamacallit, a claim. I want to welcome everybody who's here. Don't forget to subscribe, check the like button, leave a comment, and smash the notification bell. And that's the last time you'll hear me say this in this video. We would like to go. This channel would like to have more. Like to go up to like 500 soon, and maybe even 1,000 subs. But we'll see. And I'm gonna bring Kix on. Let's see what he says. Hello, hello, hello. Am I connecting? No, it's not connecting. It's connecting. Am I connecting? I'm connected. Hello?
Are you connecting?
I got it. I got you. Okay. Alright, so let's go to this fleet carrier. I'm doing the escape pod method because last night Sonic Boom asked about it. And I said, how many times have I done this and people still ask about the escape pod method? So I actually want to do the new account today. But, huh?
I said me, myself, and I'm too lazy to do it.
Yeah. But I want to do the new account today, and I said, no, let's do it tomorrow because there's a lot of intricacies, and I got to kind of speak nicely because I'm gonna cut and paste videos out of it and make like a tutorial, make a handbook, a player's handbook. Oh shit, I'm stuck in the gravity well. This is a big plan. It's 1.5 G's, but that's why I don't like going down to it, down and flying down. I flew down a few times, but So, welcome a few people. I seen we got a few good people here. We got Johnny C's here. Yep, the escape pod method. Another person was asking about it. So basically, I'm gonna do it one more time. I'm gonna talk about it one more time, repeat myself, and you guys can watch what I'm doing. But it's basically the fastest way to load a fleet carrier, Johnny. The fastest way. So basically, I just flew up with one of the ships, one of the clippers I have. In order to do this, you need 2 transports. You need a ground settlement, a T2 or T3 that has a shipyard. You have to have a shipyard in order to recall ships down to the surface. And of course, you need a fleet carrier because you're using the escape pods from the fleet carrier to travel back down to the surface. Okay, so I just received a message that my other ship just arrived on the surface. Okay, so basically what I'm doing right now is I'm gonna land. I'm gonna unload my cargo, and I'm gonna use the escape pod to go back down to the surface. Okay. Now this saves 1 trip, so you don't have to do 2 trips. And you can use it for CMMs, you can use it for anything you want if you have that material on the surface. But you do it for, you don't have to do 2 trips. And it actually beats the time trying to fly to and fro a orbital station. Alright, so here goes the CMM composites. I'm gonna disembark and go to the surface. Explaining it again. So I gotta make the video. I really do. People ask about this stuff. People ask about the mushroom. I think the mushroom is an actual nav beacon, dude. The mushroom is a nav beacon, Kicks. It's a nav beacon. What the hell is a nav beacon doing all the way inside the system, so far away from the sun, and destroyed? So it's an actual nav beacon. If you look at it, it's a nav beacon. It's not a satellite. I thought it was a satellite, but Joey was right. It is a nav beacon.
Pirate beacon.
A what? Pirate beacon?
Pirate beacon.
Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. Could be. A lot of weird stuff on surfaces. Okay, so now I'm using the escape pod to fly down, to go down to the surface. Okay, and how fast do you go down to the surface? Microseconds. So instead of flying down with the ship, you're going to use the escape pod to go down to the ship. Now you got to do a couple of things when you come down to the surface. You got to do a couple of things. So don't run to your ship right away. Number 1, you got to make the ship that's here the primary ship. So you're going to go to Inter Astra. And this lovely lady, she's going to actually make my ship that I just recalled the primary ship, right? Long Rider 1. Which was another good movie with Peter Fonda. Okay. So now this is the primary ship. I'm going to recall the one that's on the fleet carrier for it to come down, right? And this is Long Rider 2. No picture necessary. It takes 5 minutes for the ship to come down. That's how long it takes for you to go back up. Less than 5 minutes actually. Should be about 4 and something. 4 and change. Okay. So now I'm gonna fly after loading this Panther Clipper. I'm gonna fly to the fleet carrier. And now conclude the escape pod method, which should only take 5 or 6 minutes to do a round trip, which is a lot faster than if you were flying to and fro. Okay? Okay, so now I'm going to load. And you can do this with anything. I have steel on the station. I have titanium, aluminum. Actually, I can do it with everything. What's that?
This is interesting. I got the Caspian Explorer for sale at my station too.
Good for you. Maybe you'll buy one. She's a pretty good ship. I found another purpose for it, so I'm happy. If I have 3 purposes, 3 things to do with, it's a good ship. All right, so let's go up.
Terrain alert. Pull up now.
And this is why I was doing power play, and I was trying to get materials and doing engineering on all my accounts, because I have 9 accounts, which is a set of 3, and you need 3 fleet carriers basically to do a T2. Okay, to get a T2, all the materials for a T2, you need 3 fleet carriers. So I have 9 accounts. Okay, does that mean you need to have 9 accounts? No, you don't. It's just the way I do things. I'm kind of like, I gotta have the organization for it. And look, I found myself a nice pirate that's coming after me. God damn it.
I got almost all my carriers back in the bubble right in the moment.
I got a pirate.
I got one more
Let me see if I can outrun him. Yeah, so right now there's new power play going on, so Omicron Capricorn IB seems to be a good place to go to get platinum and sell it somewhere else for merits. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. You're not gonna get me. You're not gonna get me. This is what I'm trying to avoid, because actually I can even outrun this guy if he wins the tug of war. Fuck, I hate this. Shit. But I fixed the turning radius. That was a long one. Interdicted evaded. Go F yourself. I still need to do some engineering on this, so I make it a little faster. So in the news, there is no news. We don't know anything about Operation, which kind of is disturbing, because usually devs will talk about what they're gonna do if there's good news, right? But we haven't heard anything about operations yet. So hopefully we have operations soon. It'd be nice to have. Okay, my ship's already arrived.
Docking request confirmed. Assisted approach is go.
Now I need... Oh, shit. Let's see what I need. Let me land first. I think I need 11,000 CMM composites. And ceramics, about 300 or so. I could do the rest at the other stations. Just run the pamphlet clipper to and fro from the construction site. But CMMs, it's... You have to land on the planet. It sucks. So, this is the best method for me. Alright. Inventory goes in
Landing.
cargo.
Commence shutdown. Our services are at your disposal.
Disembark. I gotta read that BGS guide, Jack. I kind of have a hold on colonization and power play, but BGS is mind-baffling. It is a whole new game within the game, if you think about it. Okay.
If you want to know more about our ships, no rush.
Make the primary the one I recalled earlier, right? And now recall the one I just flew up. Come on. There we go. Easy peasy. Can't go wrong with this system. I didn't see the yellow shoe guys, Kicks. Usually I have 2 or 3 at this station.
I just seen something that I think is new, but we'll talk about it later. I have to show you a picture when I get around to
The
it.
yellow shoe guys.
Oh no, I got a mim.
You got a mim?
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
a mim in
the
my,
guy.
well,
The guy
my,
I had 2 at the station. The guy disappeared. I don't know where they are.
I don't know. I never seen this other dude before.
Mr. Jeezy is here. Mr. Jeezy for Shizzy, my nizzy. Very nice to see you.
Yeah, maybe later tonight I'll run some mining with my alt.
Yeah, I might do some mining too. I don't know if I'll do it tonight. I need some.
If it's Cat B, if it's Cat B, chances are I'm gonna take a different ship other than the T11.
Yeah, it's Cat B, dude, and just transport next door. It's fantastic. You know, you can do this all week. You got that double overlap hotspot there. It's perfect. If we bring the group, if we do it in group, oh my God. You know, I'll even bring I'll bring
I might
I'll
take my alt.
Yeah, I'll double box and bring a Panther Clipper. Just collect. Collect.
And that's what I think I'm gonna do.
You know?
Because just when I get into the swing of things, the friggin' teal heavens.
Diamondora says he needs the money, so I said, you know, he can do Omicron Cap B.
I can.
Do you know the guy who was buying for $250 a pop?
Yeah, I know exactly who it is.
Yeah, so maybe you can tell him because he might he needs some money.
I don't get no kickbacks, or I'd say it on
Ah,
video.
stop! Come on. Kickbacks. You want
I don't get
kickbacks?
kickbacks.
Oh,
Although he bought me 2 carriers.
hold on.
Yeah, it's not difficult. Same dude hasn't moved. Has my parking spot. But I'll jump my alt up there after I'm done messing around here. Want to see what's going on with the systems after we change things.
Thanks, Phaser. Thanks, Jack. Yeah, I wanna read that. I think that's more insightful than Meccan's 150 pages of colonization.
Now he's running missions out.
After 3 pages, I fell asleep. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm gonna be actually maybe doing some power play. Also, I need more
We see you out there, Commander.
care
Let me know
packages,
if you'd like to dock.
and since I like just doing power play, mining for me makes the best sense. You get it fast, you get a lot of them, and you put your name up on the boards in lights. Thank you, Phaser.
Incoming message.
Yeah, I'll get my alt to 100 later too.
So that's the ship that I just recalled. That's 5-minute mark, right? Okay, if I was paying more attention, we already be landed, and I'd already be running towards the escape pod. Okay.
Contact confirmed.
Okay, so I just have a few. Let me see how much I got left, because I like pen and paper, right? You know that about me. You know, there's plenty of programs out there that do what pen and paper does, but I like pen and paper. So this orbital station just requires 11,261 of CMM composites, right? 11,261.
I got so many notes laying all over this desk, it's not even funny.
I like pen and paper. It's my preference. I even write it down in a notebook. I have a notebook with colonization and stuff. Because you know what? Since I'm working in tech for so long, I just don't trust tech at all. I can't tell you how much data I've lost. Either because of hacking or because of corrupt systems, or because of power outages and the drives died and all this other stuff. So you can't go wrong with pen and paper. It's the cheapest method, and it's written down. So I'm like, oh, it's right there. There it is.
And somebody will find it in the future and go, what the fuck is this dude talking about?
Yeah, it'll be like the stone tablets coming out of Samaria. It says, what the hell are they talking about? I know.
We control the outer Orion spur. They don't.
Yeah. Were these guys the Anunnaki? It seems like they were in this faction called Elite Dangerous. They colonized the whole galaxy.
Something named off a fucking candy bar.
Yep. See, as if I was flying down, it would be a lot worse. So, it'll take forever.
I'll be over here. Wonderful. I'm here if you have any.
But you're saying, but you're putting in a fleet carrier, you still gotta unload. Yeah, you unload, but I'm gonna unload right next to the ship. I'm gonna put it right there next to the station where I'm building. So, it'll be in close proximity. I don't have to fly too far. And I might do this a few times, because I still got aluminum to do. Aluminum. How do you Brits say it? Aluminium. Americans say aluminum.
Yeah, they also call cigarette fags, so I don't know what to tell you.
It's amazing for colonization. Those are great planet system before you even claim it. Okay. But it takes the thing, the fun out of it, man. If I know the system before I go and claim it, then what's, like I want to go in the system and scan it and surprise, you can colonize this. So there's some things I like the old-fashioned way. I still like the missionary position. You young folks do all sorts of crazy shit. So that's just me. I'm an old-timer.
I am now docking a cockless gateway. Just had to say
good
that.
for you. Yeah, it seems I couldn't put the name. I couldn't put Promontory Summit. Why? I don't understand. In any case.
Oh, hey, you're gonna like this little quick story.
Yeah.
I couldn't remember the name of that.
What's that?
Where the choo-choos met.
Promontory Summit, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm telling this lady the other day at work, I said, I think I'm starting to fucking lose it. I'm like, oh, well, I know my history and shit. And I said, and this stupid question came up, and I tell her what it was. Like, she's looking at me like, huh, what the fuck? I said, where they drove the Golden Spike? She goes, no, what Golden Spike? And I'm going on. I said, anyway.
There's a national park called Golden Spike National Park right there in Utah.
She had no clue. I'm like, back in the 1800s, when they put the choo-choo fucking train across the United States, there was a spot where the east meets west, and that's what they call blah,
Dude,
blah,
that
blah.
was like,
I'm telling her, I felt like such
I can't believe they don't teach this shit in school, because that's like the internet. That's like invention of the internet. Having a train that went across the United States killed the necessity of transporting stuff by stagecoach, which had problems because you had marauders, you had thieves, and you got Indians. So you're always gonna lose cargo, and you're always gonna lose stuff. And the train system did so much. It's like the internet. It was like the internet. And the United States was leaps and bounds after that. Just grew like crazy. Then the second thing was the interstate highway system. After that was built, forget about it. But the internet is recent. But Promontory Summit, 1869. That's like the internet of the 1800s.
Yeah. she was so confused. I'm like, so I tell her, and I said, and there you go. If you're ever on a fucking game show, that's.
Yeah, it's
Because I felt, I
there's
don't
a,
tell
there's
her. I
even
felt
a
like a
national
retard.
park,
She's looking
man.
at me and had no clue what I was even talking about. I'm like, oh my god.
There's even a national park. You know, we have a national park, the Golden Spike National Park. The United States has a lot of national parks. If you guys ever get to come to the United States, I know there's a lot of people from outside the United States. If you ever come, there's a lot to see. There's a lot of national parks. And Utah is like being on another planet. Yeah, Utah has the weirdest parks I've ever seen in my life. It's like being on another planet, literally. You know, I've already hiked some of the Pacific Crest Trail in California. I've done some. I love hiking in California. It's my thing. But yeah, if you're ever out in California, if you're ever out in the States, go see the national parks. Best entertainment value for the money. Actually, you don't have to spend money.
And get in and out of Yellowstone before it explodes.
I don't think so, bro. It's been that way for thousands of years.
Eventually it'll go.
Raven
And
Colony.
it's in our
You have been
lifetime.
cleared for approach. Feel free to relax. Your
Sooner or
doctor
later it'll go
computer
cool.
is in control.
I try to keep up on that. Now you're gonna have me looking that up tonight to see how far it moved again.
What moved?
They've been measuring it.
Oh, the
The ground.
ground.
Yellowstone. Yeah.
Like, what is it? Caldera? Is that what they call it?
Yeah. It's a big ass caldera.
Yeah.
Contact confirmed.
I don't know
Command
why
shut
my
down.
prices.
Welcome, Commander.
No. Stop. Press the wrong button. Yellowstone gonna take us out? I don't know about that, man.
It would. That could possibly depend on how big it goes. But if the whole thing went at once, that could be a world-ending event.
Shit, I just fucked up. Sorry, guys. I don't know why I did that. I didn't want to fly off and fly back. Oh, shit. And now I'm black screened. Okay. Give it a few seconds. I just don't think Yellowstone's gonna blow up, man. I don't think so. If it would have done it, would have done it a long time ago. I don't know what to do here. I really messed up. Alright, let's put some music. Shit. What was I thinking? Yeah, I kind of jammed the system.
Buy prices at my station suck too.
Why are you looking at your station prices? I never look at my station prices. I could care less. It's about colonization. Keep building.
No, I'm not looking at that crap.
Keep coding. Here's a bowl of rice.
Trying to get my quantum pieces. No garbage. Oh, yeah, by the way, I took a screenshot if my people are traveling that far to sell this stuff too. I just gotta compare it, and I'm looking here too. Like, these don't even compare. Like Rudy, my one station's only paying like 168,000. I found a station that's almost 600,000. per Rudy. You know, that Road Plum site, whatever the fuck it's called. Rudy.
Jesus, Jack, this is like a full-blown book. Holy crap. That's a full-blown book, man. Damn.
Oh, what did he say? What did he link?
He linked a BGS book. This is like a full-blown book. And it's actually copywritten. Look at this. This is Serious Inc. Andrew Van der Stock. Commander Perfect. Nice. No, it looks... if it's not written by Meccan, I'm happy.
Yeah, where's Meccan's name if it's this big?
I'm sorry, guys. I should have just flown off and come back down a bit faster. But I jammed up the actual account by doing that. Trying to log off.
I think saying it's very comprehensive is freaking understatement.
Yeah, it's very comprehensive. No, it's pretty good, dude.
Like I say, tell me what to kill and where to kill it and who to talk to afterwards.
In the Intel Discord? Oh, cool. This is one of my favorite songs. It's by Corvus. And actually, because I'm into blues and like swamp rock. Sorry guys, still trying to load.
12 hours in the tractor cab.
Okay, let's
Just
take a walk around
choking
this
the air.
This one's cool. I love this.
Wonder if the stars got a better plan.
It's clean, it's well lit.
You understand you don't own it, right? Your name is not on it anywhere.
Oh no, this ain't my name. Papa, it's not my name. That's my name's in on a bar and grill somewhere.
Sun bleeds red across the endless plain. Where the wind whispers secrets to the wind's cruel blade.
Here they fixed something in my station, just got better lighting than everything else.
Harvest house, the horizon, a ghost in the grain.
Because like the lighting in the hangar bay just looks way better than
Bending my back till the break of the day.
I can actually see my
Oh, poor boys, boys, ache from the hole and pain. Visions of city lights flickering, fireflies in the rain. Why me? Why me?
Yeah, this is my
It's in
science.
midnight's vein. No echo returns from the void's refrain.
Alright, I'm back. You got it. So that's what I was waiting for. Okay, sorry guys. I really apologize. That was stupid of me. I should just let it fly up a little bit and come back down.
But I got Here's a good question for Phaser since he knows about the BGS. Am I seeing things, or as the state of systems change, and also the stations within them systems, the interiors change? Like, I had one get really dirty, and now it's like perfectly clean because obviously nothing's going on. It's just chill.
What is he? Let's make the question simpler because he likes to make things difficult. He's saying if the BGS changes, the state of the BGS or the actual faction, does the actual interior cleanliness and design change? That's what he's saying.
It appears to.
I don't think he knows. Okay, I'm back. Okay, let's see. That was a complete clusterfuck. Let's disembark. I meant to do disembark. I did auto launch. How many times have you done that? But I jammed up the system and then didn't want to come back. RTFM laugh out loud. What does that mean?
You know, I'm seeing these other guys all over the place. I got 2 in this station, at least. Maybe more.
You're gonna make me look this up? What does RTFM mean? I love you, Jack. I love you, man. I'm so glad you're here. Read the fucking manual. Why couldn't you just say it that way? I don't care about cleanliness on this.
That's fucking hilarious. But, no, that's too much to read.
No, it's actually not. It's smaller than Meccan's guide. Oh my god. He seriously.
Listen, I just blow stuff
what are you in the
up.
market for? Take your time.
Oh, well, this guy has a nice jacket.
But it's surprising that players actually make the manuals and make the explanations and help other players out. But there's no one at FDev. There's only one coder and one intern that's still left coding this game.
No, the devs there are like, is that how that works? We're gonna have to change that.
Yeah, the guy who put all the time in the game is gone. What was that guy's name? There was this one coder, one
the
developer.
writer? Oh.
It was one developer. It wasn't. He put all the work into it.
Yeah, I think these hangar bays just look way better. Way better. The lighting, I don't know if they did something about it. I didn't read no patch notes.
I don't know. I'm not walking around stations looking at how things look. I'm just colonizing.
Oh, I'm busy. Everybody plays the game in their own way.
I know. I have my name there. That's about the only thing. I had to buy it. It wasn't given to me.
The T8 makes me feel all warm and fuzzy inside.
Mm-hmm.
Just got to get some color on this one.
Yeah, see, Jack, it's for people like Kix that I keep telling FDev that we need ownership, because he needs to have ownership. So if he was like the governor of the station, or governor of the system, or owned the planet, or something like that, that would make him play more. That will entrench him in the game more. So things like that, they don't have. You're like, we don't have ownership. We need to get ownership. We need to get
Or at
ownership in the
very
game.
least, I'm building for my power. But then again, he with the numbers will win.
You know, I wouldn't mind having my own system or my own planet. Right?
Frameshift drive charging.
At least name the system Dragon's Lair like I want. The one I've been building.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
I like the idea of having like a personal capital for all the systems that I built. You know, for each character. Each character picks their own capital system, something to that effect. Like you were saying, like a governor thing.
You know, like a fleet carrier, your own planet, your own governor mansion, like I said before. But throw that into the BGS. That would be cool.
Maybe a little space to get shit off my carriers, that I could still save some stuff.
Oh
that they
shit,
took
did I
from
ever go far? What the hell's wrong with me? I really went far.
Invitation from the dweller. What the hell do you do to get the dweller?
Should have gone already.
No, I got this is like one of my alts. I got this alt, I loaded it with Trit because it's my refueler and send her on her way.
The dweller.
Play this here.
The dweller. To get the dweller, you need the dweller. Where the hell is the dweller? The
That
dweller.
was a trade.
You learn about the dwellers through common knowledge. You gain access to the dweller by you trade at least 5 black markets. And you fulfill contract of paying 5,000. You fulfilled your initial contract by paying 500,000 credits. But I've already have the dwellers, so etc. etc. It's in your computer, so it's in your in your data files, I guess your INI files. So if you build a new account, it's already done. It's just you're getting an invite.
It's weird. I got that pop up yesterday, as I was jumping back, which made no sense. But whatever. Hey, my carrier shot something. How the hell do I know?
Hello, Commander. Please stay aware of other ships around the...
Well, at least my systems are getting used, so I see a carrier here to load.
Permission granted. A landing pad has been assigned to you.
So that makes me
Docking request confirmed. Assisted approach is go.
Landing gear deployed.
Yeah, I'm not checking the ground stations here, though. That's too many. I'm just checking the space stations.
Landing successful. Flaps engaged. Welcome to our carrier, Commander.
Almost done. Almost done. What do I gotta do? Unload. Okay. So we're at 10,208. 10,208. So I need 1,053. Guess what I'm eating?
Cookies?
Suzy Q's. Man, I love Suzy Q's.
I'll be over here if you need any help. We've got a wide... I'm here if you have any questions.
Ooh. I didn't see this.
What?
Oh, yeah, I did. I have my one station here as the Imperial Carrier and the Clipper also.
Again.
Yeah, I thought I
It's not
thought I
your
had to cover
station.
it.
Read the name on the station. Who owns the station?
Who owns the station?
Mhm.
Kwanzaa Life Solutions.
Okay, they are the owners of
Independent.
this. They are the owners of the station.
They're independent.
You are the architect. You don't even have an apartment in the station.
I
They
think
didn't
I
even
only
give you
have to
security code to enter the settlements.
tell that bird to shut up.
Mr. Jeezy, I think that's the problem. I think that's why they haven't launched operations yet, because they can't figure out what the fuck to do. Basically, they gotta scrap the P2P. Remember what happened when all four of us were mining and they just dropped all four of us? The whole thing just dropped. You can't have that.
Well,
We're playing
That's-
operations and we're gonna be on a mega ship and that's gonna happen. That'll be the worst thing that could ever happen, because the word will get out and it'll be worse than when they launched Odyssey. I'm
and the
serious.
Team Navlock is forked.
Yeah, it's stupid. They just need to. They gotta scrap it and do something else. They gotta scrap it. They gotta start from scratch. Okay, there's plenty of in-game, team shit. Every game has their own versions and stuff. P2P, I don't know why they hung up on this. It's like from the 90s and shit, I think. So that's why I think they haven't done anything yet, because basically it's the P2P. But if they launch it and the P2P is so sketchy and so glitchy, okay, oh my god, it's gonna be bad. It'll be worse than Operation. It will be worse than Odyssey. Yeah, it just died. The P2P died. They just kicked us all four of us out and died. So I don't know. They gotta start over. It's probably the worst system that they have in the game. Like the non-working system. Doesn't work. It really doesn't work. I don't know. I don't know who did the coding on it or chose to do that. I have no clue. But I would have done a lot of testing with that. Because multiplayer is important.
It's probably from 1984.
I would just scrap it and have us all in a private server, private group. You know how we can see each other and we're green? So scrap the P2P, but just have us all together in a private group. So instead of not seeing each other on the panel, somehow we see each other on the panel. Who's in private group in that area, in that instance? Okay? That's how I would do it. But because they literally have two systems, right? We're in private group together, and then we do P2P together, right? We do we form teams. So we have two systems going on. And I think one conflicts with the other. So until they fix that, it's gonna be utter mess. I really gonna feel bad if it's gonna be a mess.
Hey,
What?
we got more MIMs in this station.
How many?
But I'm walking past these two talking, right? Two NPCs. And the guy says, no matter what I do, I can't get a solid 6.
Yeah.
Just saying.
At one station, I had a mim who was offering a mission, and the mission was 10 times the normal payout than it normally is.
Oh, that was sleep time, by the way. It wasn't being perverted. I just thought it after I said I can't get a solid 6. Me neither.
Did I? What the hell did I do?
Stations established. We are ready to receive docking requests.
I did too many cement. Okay.
No, but this station doesn't have that other guy that I've been seeing now.
Access granted.
He's been in
I
all
gotta
the
do
other
one more.
stations.
Protocols, Commander.
I gotta do one more trip and that's
You
it.
have
I'm gonna
been
go
cleared for
to
approach. Feel free to relax. Your
deliver the
docking
CMMs.
computer is in control.
Hello, Pawn. How are you, Pawn? Yeah, that's why I think we haven't launched, and it's 4 months now since October, because I think they have issues, major issues. And I actually think that the best thing to do is just leave it in a private server. Everybody sees each other, whatever instance they're in. They just see each other, and we can play with each other in that private server. And that's it. It solves the issue. But the instance issue is a problem. Seeing each other.
We've got you safe and sound. Solid approach. Our services are at your disposal.
Okay, I went too many. I need ceramic composites, and that's it. You're gonna find a lot more than that, Pawn. Yeah. Ceramics 336, and I'll get some aluminum.
No gravity. Magnetic contact active.
And then I'll just head out to the station. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen. It might not even happen this month. And I'm being optimistic. I would prefer them not launch operations if they have issues with the P2P. It'll kill the game. People will just like, you fucking suck. you know, and then the board of directors say, "Oh, you suck," and then it'll be over. So just don't launch it if you're having problems with it. Just leave it alone. Fix the P2P. Get rid of it. Actually, get rid of the fucking team shit. Oh my god. Just get rid of it. Just keep us on a private server. Just keep us on a private server. Let's all see each other on the server. That's it.
If you need any, whatever you take your time.
Okay, so I'm not gonna recall the ship anymore. It's the last run. I'm gonna make this one the main. The other one is on the fleet carrier. Come on, shit. That's on a fleet carrier. Okay.
Good to see you.
I mean, we have problems with on foot combat. We had problems with space combat. We had problems with mining. And it's always the same thing. The team shit just throws us out or throws a person out. We can't see another person. It's like, what the fuck, dude? It's glitchy as hell.
Even trying to get grouped.
It's glitchy as hell. And then by the time you get going, it's like 30 minutes later. Who wants to play video games after that? I don't know. Terrible situation. I'm afraid for operations because of that. Because if it comes out and it's like that, fuck. Forget it. Making Yamek will be the icing on it, the cherry on top. Everybody's gonna fucking vomit on the forums, on the
Yamek's all
everywhere.
over Bethesda at the moment.
Yeah, for the moment. He thinks he knows video games or some shit. He thinks like he knows how to build them, but he hasn't built one video game yet. So I love the guy. He just talks shit. Doesn't know. That hasn't built one thing.
He's still my spirit animal.
Yeah, he's.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know how CQC works actually. How functionally it works. We all like in an instance together, 2 teams or 1 team or whatever, right?
I did it once long ago. Got my butt handed to me.
Landing gear retracted.
Landing coupler disengaged. You may depart when ready.
I think Ghost Giraffe does some really good videos. Since we never do that.
CQC? Of course not. I hate CQC.
Because they're better.
All they like to do is jump ravines. What are you talking about? How are they fun to watch?
No, the CQC space is the fighters. You gotta climb the ladder to get new weapons and fighters. If you look through the stuff, you see they did that because they were trying to, I don't know, somebody was trying to match them together. Yeah, that's one of them.
Yeah, I'm not interested in CQC at all.
I
At
just
all.
like the battery. They did it better.
Okay, I'm there. Last batch. And then we go to the... whatever. Actually, I should just send the fleet carrier there.
Yeah, I gotta jump on my other one, their carrier.
Its own game mode. Ooh, that sounds pretty nice, Misty. Mr. Jeezy. It sounds very nice, actually. Its own
What?
game
The
mode.
CQC?
No, make operations its own game
Oh
mode.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, I can't see that.
Oh, that would be.
Thank you for visiting our carrier. We hope you find what you're looking for.
No, it's playing, but it's in the background.
Its own game mode. That's an interesting concept. I don't know how they would do that.
Access granted. Proceed to your allocated pad, Commander. Docking request confirmed. Assisted approach is go.
Landing gear
I don't know how they
deployed.
would do that. Can't figure it out. I mean, I know how they would do that. They have to rewrite the damn code. I don't know if they're gonna do that because they only have like 2 people working on it.
It's down another game for the game. That's all.
Yeah, it's like they would have to rewrite the whole code.
Contact confirmed. Clamps engaged.
All right,
Enjoy your stay with us.
we're gonna put this here. Inventory. We're gonna transfer this here. Okay, so we got some aluminum also. 918, right? Actually, we're gonna send a fleet carrier over. Oh, this is strange. What I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna go get some aluminum from the other station. See how fast I can do that.
I need some color on this carrier too.
I'm not listening to you. Color on a carrier, for God's sake. Why don't you just paint it pink?
Nah, blue and white. So I can keep bitching that there's no blue and white interior.
Did I just sell it? Oh fuck, I just sold my goddamn ship. I just sold my goddamn ship. What am I, fucking retarded? No, no.
You just sold your panther?
Yeah. Oh my god.
Hey, clip that. Clip that.
Clip what? What are you talking about? Can I
Take
get
it,
it back?
clip.
Can I take it back?
You
I
should
can't
be
get it. I can't get it back. I can't get it back. Fucking A. Yeah. I wanted to the buttons are next to each other. I wanted to I make the. Okay, no big deal. No big deal. Oh no,
Alright,
that
let
Panther
go.
had the fucking cargo racks. Oh no.
Yep. There's a ticket.
Okay, gotta make a ticket. Oh Jesus, that had the cargo racks. No. Guys, I'm gonna kill the stream here because I have to put in the ticket. Oh God. 07 Commander, stay frosty.